Some brand new details have hit in regards to what exactly Doctor Doom's big plot is going to be in the upcoming Avengers Doomsday and how he hopes to take on the Avengers. And this is by assembling his very own team of evil Avengers from the multiverse. So how exactly is Doctor Doom going to be able to handle all the Avengers by himself? Well, the answer is he's not. So one of the biggest rumors that recently hit was how exactly Doctor Doom intends to tackle all the big multiverse threats he's going to have. And from what's been reported is the fact that Doom has known about the multiverse for quite a while. Possibly ever since the 60s, because it's rumored that this Doctor Doom will be from the Fantastic Four multiverse, and that he sort of gathered up info and figured out the incursion problem, the whole worlds are ending problem, if you will, and that what he did was in fact go out there and start looking at worlds that are collapsing that might need refuge. And that way he assembled some of the biggest characters in those universes, whether it's somebody like a evil Captain America, or as it's being reported, a super angry, violent, almost like maniacal conqueror version of Thor that's in this, who joins his team. And that he also goes far out there in terms of looking through the multiverse to even get his own Iron Man, which will reportedly be the superior Iron Man, played by Tom Cruise. And that his whole goal is to connect all these Avengers from the multiverse and essentially have a powerful, maybe even an anchor being from each universe, and all attack the 616 MCU. And this honestly sounds pretty big. It sounds like a pretty grandiose plot to have, which includes many different corners of the Marvel multiverse, and, you know, it's uniting all these different characters from different universes to kind of be a foil in whatever, you know, the big plan is, I guess, right? And I don't know how I feel about this, because on one hand, it's a cool concept, right? Oh, you got this character from here, you got this character from here, but why is that the whole thing, you know? And how does he know about anchor beings unless he's somehow been fed info by the TVA, which could well be the thing. Or maybe he has learned about the multiverse through the Darkhold and everything, because that's Doctor Doom's whole thing. And maybe he has already decided that, you know, maybe they do need saving. And I'm like a god. I'm going to save them all. So he maybe, I'm just speculating here, maybe he tries to find refuge for all these other planets and universes or whatever, and he realizes he can't. And the source of the problem is the ones that began all the destruction of the multiverse and the incursions. Well. That puts us in the crosshairs of the MCU. So, if you really think about it that way, I think you kind of understand how they could pull this off. And I'd be interested in seeing this plot unfold if this rumor turns out to be true, but it's a lot to take in because it sounds like a lot of moving pieces. So, I guess we'll talk about this in due time if it turns out to be true. So, what's your guys' take on this? How do you feel about this if it's in fact the plot that Doctor Doom has in motion?